Morning, everyone. Wanted to talk a little bit about today about worry and what's going on in the world right now. I mean, it literally looks like the whole world has lost its mind. I work up in Oklahoma, and I work in an oil field, and the oil price of oil is like $20 a barrel, and it's just horrible for us. So many people in the oil field right now are losing their job. People getting laid off. Rigs are going down. That's a big deal for me. The other day I was talking to a guy that doesn't always come to our rig, but they bring fuel and stuff like that out there. And he was asking me, well, do you think that y'all are gonna stay running? And I was like, well, how's y'all's stuff going? And he said, well, y'all are the only rig we got left. He said, we only deliver to one other place. And he said, that's it. And I said, they tell us all the time, we just got to be patient, and but I hear other guys on the rig, they're all freaking out, and wondering if we're gonna have a job next week. They're all worried up about it. And then you've got him. He comes out there, and then we get to talking, and he says, his wife just got laid off because she works at the hospital, and she does physicals for firemen and stuff like that. They don't need them people right now, and it's very hard for him because he's only working once a week. And they said that the unemployment website went down. I mean, there's so many different things that's going on just out here where I'm at. I mean, I'm in my truck right now doing this because this is my house when I'm not at home. And, and that's one of the things that's really been put on me is about worry. I could be worried right now and say, oh, crud, I don't know if I'm going to have a job tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to wake up and they're going to lay me off. What am I going to do? I could be like that. Then I get to reading and doing my study and stuff like that, and I go to Matthew, and what does the Lord say? The Lord tells us that we shouldn't be worrying, period. And that the Lord takes care of the birds of the air, and takes care of the birds. Make sure, I bet they don't worry about what they're going to eat, what they're going to drink, what they're going to wear. They don't. Do you think that the Lord cares more about them than he does you? And in Matthew 6:34, he says, so do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will care for itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. And that is so true. The Lord tells us that there's so much in today. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about what's going to happen tomorrow. There's no point. We're not in control. I think that's one of the reasons that Jesus says that we should come to them as a child, because a child doesn't worry about what they're going to eat or what they're going to drink or what they're going to wear. They go to their parents. We should do that with the Lord. We should go to him without worry and say, Lord, I need this, because he knows what we need before we ask him. So my challenge to you today is to just put your worries in him. Don't necessarily put them aside. Put your worries to him. Tell him he is in control of your life, because that's what he has called us to do. And I pray that everyone is staying home, staying safe, and staying healthy, and know that that we might not be able to get together every day, but we are here through this technology and everything else. I'm all the way in Oklahoma, so y'all be safe and stay well.